time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
And welcome to another live stream of my classic comic talks. This is, of course, number 24 of the series I started this year. And let's see, what are we going to talk about? We'll be talking about YuYU HYakusho live on Netflix, the comic Daredevil Black Armor number 2. Also, has WBD given up on Aquaman 2? That is the question. For then there's Ganosho explaining why the Batman verse isn't in the DCU, and lastly, Charlie Hunnam as Green Arrow, as the the magazines, the news media are saying. So what do we got here? We got Brogu on the chat. Hi, Brogu. And yes, been meaning to do this classic comic talk live since I've been doing this record. I've been recording this only for the last few months. So let's get the news started with the first topic. Okay, so we got after 30 years after this anime's debut, the live action adaptation is finally on Netflix, but the reviews are pretty mixed. This Newsarama. Netflix live adaptation of YuYU HYakusho mix. The review are pretty mixed. Based on the 1992 show of the show is entitled "Turn," found inspiration from Yoshihiro Togashi's manga before resurrected delinquent Yusuke Urameshi, who died while saving a little boy in a car accident. As he gets back to Earth, there world, investigating the supernatural and fighting off demons before they can wreak havoc on the commitment is to engage by two talented performers as Yosuke and Kobara are enough to outweigh how shallow the series can sometimes feel, states Juan Barkin in IGN's breakdown show. Oh boy. Really a score of 7 out of 10. Colliders Eric Masoto writes, even with its its problems, it settles on telling a self-contained story that at least attempts to find coherence amid all the info dumping that happens throughout its run. Of other Netflix manga adaptations like Alice in Borderland or One Piece, but it shows up unrelenting among its actors, says, but why though? Elsewhere, claiming the manic pacing of these adaptations back up simply doesn't offer enough space for those bonds to develop naturally. As a result, these characters feel flattened, lacking any real pop to convey the strength of their of their resolve or newfound ideals. These are some of the tweets. Yu Yu Hakusho, now available on Netflix. Brogu said, I love Yu Yu Hakusho, the anime. Well, I love it too when I was a bit younger, and it's still showing here in the Philippines up to now. We love this anime so much. I remember watching the anime when it first came out. It's been 30 years. I'm feeling pretty old right now, Qatar. I will go to my corner now and start crying. You continue the show. All right, Brogu. All right. Now, now, the next topic. Here it is. Okay, let's check out the next topic. Yeah, the next topic, of course, is also from Newsarama. Hob- Hobgoblin strikes Hell's Kitchens in Daredevil Black Armor #2. This is a flashback series that tells the tale of Daredevil in the black armor from the late 80s, early 90s. Murdock tests the endurance of his armor suit against Hobgoblin in this preview of Daredevil Black Armor from Marvel Comics. Yeah, you remember the design made by originally by Scott McDaniel. Daredevil Back in Black flashes back to a time in the 90s when Matt Murdock wore a special armored suit to take bigger and tougher challenges in Hell's Kitchen. Now in Daredevil Back in Black #2, the man without fear will have to put on his armor to test it in a fight against one of those very threats. Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin, of course, is a Spider-Man villain. You got an advanced look. Well, this is the advanced look by writer DJ Chichester and penciler Netro Diaz, inker JP Mayer, colorist Andrew Dalhouse, and letterer Clayton Coles that shows off a bit of the action between Daredevil and Hobgoblin. Yeah. See this? I like the basic drawing of this series. Somehow it takes me back to the past. Yes, it is cool, bro. It is cool. The comic book is neatly neatly written and beautifully drawn. Uh, Matt Murdock will need to push his extraordinary senses and his armored suit beyond their limit if he hopes to even stand a chance against what's coming. Hobgoblin, Kingpin, and even the Amazing Spider-Man come to call. Yeah, whose powers trump them all. Yeah, this looks good. Takes me back a few years. This will be good. Nice. Now, I remember the first time I saw Daredevil in his black suit. It was done by McDaniel, the guy who drew Nightwing and the first Nightwing series in the 90s. And this is his second run in Daredevil somehow. It was just good. I like the way he draws uh, the series. Okay, the next topic. The next topic, of course, is wait. I need to press the link. So this is for DC fans. Has Warner Bros. Discovery already given up on Aquaman 2? This is from CBR. It seems that there's a lack of traditional marketing for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, begging the question if WBD has given up on the movie. Now, it's less than 2 weeks. The sequel to uh, Warner Bros. Only 1 billion grossing superhero movie is set to debut in theaters, but casual fans would be hard pressed to know that. I think this is false since Batman, The Dark Knight hit the 1 billion mark, right? Outside of a few appearances by star Jason Momoa and and a gaming partnership, it seems like WBD has already given up on Aquaman, just like what. So we have maybe, yeah, and Aquaflop, according to Sin, tracking for 25 million to 45 million on its opening week. For a movie that has a budget of above 200 million, there is of the DC EU writers and fighting with a share of the studio and mass profits that creative labor has earned. So outside of a few, Barbie, Oppenheimer, GOT, Volume 3, the box office is nowhere near the level it was during the record-shattering run of the 2010s. In fact, Aquaman 2 is tracking an opening more akin to the Flash movies or the Marvels, yet SAG-AFTRA strike is over. The film's direct actors, including Momoa, should be free to do promotion. Outside his appearance on Saturday Night Live and The Tonight Show in November, he's nowhere to be found. I wonder why. I wonder why. And DC, however, is suffering a string of box office disappointments, flop after flop after flop, right? Including a massively promoted film, Black Adam. Admittedly, this is difficult to generate fan enthusiasm for a dead continuity, but given Aquaman's impressive first outing, it's more like a little strange that WBD seems unconcerned with promoting the film. Oh boy. So, yeah, that seems to be strange. Flop after flop after flop. It's been a chorus here. Flop after flop after flop. So, Brogo is right. It's called failing upwards. And Sin blamed James Gunn, Peter Safran, and James Geoff Johns for the continuous flop after flop. That's because WBD is banking everything on Superman Legacy. That seems to be a lunacy of sorts, right? It's sort of a lunacy, actually. So why? Why? Why force everything? So news from another news from CBR. We got Ganosho explaining why Matt Reeves' Batman universe isn't part of his DCU. To think that he needs to explain. So DC studio head James Gunn explains why Matt Reeves' The Batman universe was not retroactively made part of the forthcoming DC universe. So DC James Gunn recently explained that the Batman universe was made as an Elseworld franchise. Who called it an Elseworld franchise? Didn't the fans? Okay, responding to fan on threads why the Batman wasn't allowed to exist within the new DCEU. Gunn revealed that the director decided to keep his take on the Dark Knight separate. It's not an allowed thing. It's Matt's choice, and we respect that. The DC boss also shared an update on the Batman Part 2, revealing he had heard pitch from Reeves for the hotly anticipated sequel, but hasn't seen a script yet. Well, to be honest, Matt Reeves' The Batman was a bit boring for me. So the Batman stars Twilight vampire Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne on his second year. Kind of boring. And Matt Reeves is working on an expanded Batverse, according to the coming of Dick Grayson Robin. I wonder if it will be a click or it will be a good movie. The Penguin will release before the Batman Part 2. Three spin off series from the Batman. Uh, One is, of course, the Penguin on Max. And what else? Maybe the Penguin stars, of course, Colin Farrell with Christine Milioti as Sophia Falcone, the daughter of the late Carmine Falcone, Clancy Brown as Salvatore Maroni, and Michael Zagan as Alberto Falcone. Looks like they're gonna do a take on mm, the Long Halloween. Yeah, all right. Let's look. Let's see the chat. Uh, Sinava, when Superman Legacy DC Showcase presented by WBD and the man Zaslav fails, and it will be a fire sale time. Yes. Brogulov, Matt Reeves, the Batman. Well, it we didn't have a choice actually. So what's there to do? Although Matt Reeves, the Batman, still has a bit of a controversy with the writer artist Chris Wonsiak, who allegedly wrote the original script, the original treatment, and it's he's supposed to get paid, right? Gunn tried to take Matt Reeves' Plan B, and Zaslav and Reeves said, "Hell no." Reeves has an ironclad contract with WBD that's above Gunn's pay grade. Yeah, because Gunn is supposed just the DC studio head, and I wonder why he's forcing everyone to follow him involving the DC characters. Brogu said Rotten Tomatoes critics are trashing Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. Do you think those same critics will trash James Gunn's Superman Legacy? I don't think so. They love Gunn's work, especially the Guardians of the Galaxy. Matt Reeves stole Ben Affleck's Batman script and everything else, including Robert Pattinson. Uh, what role will Pattinson play? Oh, that's intriguing. I doubt it. They were paid a handsome fee to support Superman legacy. Yeah, that's true. Although WBD is flat broke, where will they get the money? It's all about money. Yes, true. True, true. It's all about money. So we have our next topic. Wait. Our next topic is, of course, Charlie Hunnam with the Green Arrow stuff. This is from comicbook.com. Charlie Hunnam in talks of being offered the Green Arrow role. Brandon Day on the Rebel Moon Part 1 set. Where is the it's still doing the the thingy.
When Zach was doing DC movies, you cast
Wait,
to be his Green Arrow. Did any
Right.
did that ever almost happen? Did you ever talk to him about that?
I never told.
Hey.
I don't remember. I honestly I don't remember who. Yeah, it was some people in suits
Sure.
brought the idea to me and thought it would be terribly exciting for me to play Green Arrow, and
Man, I think it'd be cool, but that's fair.
I don't know who Arrow is, so I don't want to offend anyone.
No,
I
you're-
just pretty real. And beyond that, I was like, one image. Thanks, not interested.
Charlie really Charlie really turned down the role. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes is gun friendly, especially with Grace Randolph. That's true. That's true. Robert Pattinson was originally supposed to play a younger version of Ben Affleck's Batman, which would have been a prequel to Man of Steel. Apparently, it was Year One Batman. Oh, that could have been a better. Hamada Burger wanted Charlie Hunnam to be Green Arrow. Yes, you heard him in the interview. Uh, somehow, he doesn't even know who Green Arrow is. What's with that? Oh man, that's pretty. That's pretty amazing. So these guys doesn't know the superhero comics. Well, it's somehow expected. I expect everyone to be like that. Yes, and this is I'll be sharing this for my. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Why is it not here? hmm Hamada really wrecked the whole verse. Okay, So this is my schedule for the next week. I've got Monarch Legacy of Monsters episode 6 watch along this tomorrow at 6 p.m. All of these are in Philippine Standard Time. So it's in the morning for you guys. 6 p.m. is the ideal time for me. Tuesday, I have my Wonder Woman 2017 watch along. On Wednesday, I have my Black Adam movie watch along. On Thursday, I'm gonna engage with Netflix with The Witcher Nightmare of the Wolf. Uh, and on Friday, I'll do my watch along for Rebel Moon later than what the schedule is for the Cool Table. And on Saturday, I have my Christmas movie name. I'll be playing Fat Man from Mel Gibson. Nice. Haven't watched that movie in a long time. Let's see the chat. Robert Pattinson's basically played a young Batman in the Batman movie. It may have been separate from the Ben Affleck movies. Well, it was supposed to be part of the DCEU. Pattison was originally set out to play as young Bruce Wayne, just like what Sin has been saying. I bet if Zack Snyder gave Charlie Hunnam a Green Arrow script, Hunnam would know what Green Arrow is. Okay, my question: how do you see who Green Arrow is? I always see him as this former rich guy turned poor and being a liberal lefty. That's my all. Has always been my take on Green Arrow. That's ultimately what happened, bro. Hamada Burger thought it would be cool to have a DC universe without the Trinity. Actually, I think some guy is whispering to Hamada during those times. You're right. Okay, Fatman is awesome. Yes, I watched it once in during the pandemic, so I'm gonna watch it again for the second time. This will be a cool Christmas watch along. Sin Havoc, regardless if it was part of their other movies, it turned out to be a pretty good movie. Okay, that's well, it's you know, I think it's a question of perspective and choice. I watched the Batman. I watched the Batman about 2 times on my first watch, and I fell asleep. Then on my third attempt, well, it's I completed the movie finally. Finally, I finished the Batman from start to finish, which was a struggle for me. The Batman 2022 was okay at best. All I have, Batman doesn't know Spanish. Laughing my heart. El Rata La Rata. It's supposed to be La Rata, right? Since, well, Spanish grammar. La Rata. It was fun. So, did you guys already watch Rebel Moon? Okay, let's do this banner. Okay, let's talk about Rebel Moon. Penguin was cool. Catwoman was good. Yeah, they're all good. The movie was a bit good, but it was boring at best for me. Fell asleep. Unlike let's say Batman '89, it took me about a few rewatch to uh, to fall asleep when I memorize all the dialogues. That's when I feel sleepy after a few tries. I saw Rebel Moon. Yeah, you are right. Uh, any spoilers? Then or no? No, don't spoil us. I love the Batman. The cinematography was excellent. The whole feel of the movie was just cool all around. The Penguin was great. The Catwoman was great. Excellent all around. It's so the movie was full of contradictions for me. It's it's really a Batman film, but compared to Batman Begins, it's no contest for me. Batman Begins for me, no spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. Batman Begins for me is the best Batman origin so far. The the Batman is technically Batman Year Two, and I would have enjoyed it more if they made the Reaper the main villain back then. You guys remember the Reaper, right? That Mike W. Barr, Alan Davis creation, the basis for the Phantasm in the animated Batman the animated series. So let's go back to Rebel Moon. Did you Reeves trying out Nolan, Chris Nolan? Yeah, you did. Did you enjoy the movie Sin? Since you're the only one of us who watched it, I think it's gonna be good with all the negative press it has. It's supposed to be good, right? Those critics are whoa, can't believe those guys. I can't believe those guys. It looks amazing. Although, truth to be told, I see many aspects of Kurosawa's Seven Samurais on it, and but I really enjoyed those films. Even the anime of Samurai Seven, I really enjoyed that when during those the early 2000s, and it's still showing in on Netflix. I've been following it, although I'm not doing watch-alongs. For, if you're a fan of Zack Snyder, you're probably going to like Rebel Moon a lot. Yes, true. Snyder haters are like mushrooms, or are they the same? I saw I saw their handles over at X Twitter, and it seems that they don't have much uh, posts or tweets, meaning bots and trolls, right? And that's quite an achievement to 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 muster the effort to do a troll army just to bash, bomb, review bomb something they don't understand. They're upset because of Cell. True, it's the Cell movement. The Cell movement sort of went on a life of its own, and all of them are green with envy. The Batman to me was a young Batman that was a new at being a hero. Things weren't perfect. Batman Begins was a better movie, but the Batman did a good job showing a young man trying to do his best. Actually, the Batman is more noir, no, right? Noir, more darker compared to the action filled Nolan verse. They're telling everyone to support Rebel Moon, and now they're trashing it. Yes, Noah. Yes, true Havoc. The Batman is Noir, so it is its own actually, and it. I wonder how Matt Reeves will treat a young Dick Grayson if ever the Batman 2 is made. Yep, hypocrisy 101 on those Rebel Moon haters, those Zack haters. This is how they treated Zack during his Sucker Punch days, the Sucker Punch movie. But honestly, when I watched it, I didn't see anything that those haters said on the movie, which is weird, meaning their sole focus is to destroy, pull down Zack Snyder. I was asked a few years ago if I was a DC fan or a Zack Snyder fan. I told them I like Snyder's DC take, and they told me that you're a Zack Snyder fan. You're not DC. Yeah, right. I mean, I know more DC than you. Hey, that was those punks really got on my nerve during that time. But then the cell movement happened, and yeah, we go forward to cell movement. Cell Snyderverse to Netflix. This is actually the best solution, the way forward to the moment Cell is officially successful, these clowns are gonna jump on the bandwagon. Yes, they would. Those because they are clowns. They are hypocrites. Did you see the that guy who seems to be trashing the Snyder movies on the premiere of Rebel Moon? I think it's all about clout, clout and influence and those kind of stuff. And it was nice involving ourselves with the cell movement from the beginning. Although it was a bit hard for us since we're coming off from a disappointment. But this is the best way forward for us comic fans to yeah, to ignore the flop after flop after flop. Brogu said, "I never liked Rotten Tomatoes. Critics can be wrong. Back in the day, there were critics that had a TV show. Gene Sickle and Roger Ebert. One of them said that Star Wars was going to be a failure. Yes, and look where we are now. Uh, that's why these people are busy tearing down what was made. Sell is inevitable. Sell is the only way to get the Snyderverse to continue. That was the original plan of De Luca and Abdi to at least have to resolve the Snyderverse, right, on WB. But as Sin always said, it's sell or nothing because we face the Gunverse and somehow they planned this. It was pre-planned. Restore had its chance. We even lost a few soldiers from the Restore movement because of the ROEs with Cell. They didn't support Black Adam and the Flash movie. Yes, although I didn't think the Flash was. I don't know. I was a bit disappointed with the Flash, but all in all, it was Hamada really wrecked the whole place. Black Adam was better in my eyes. I thought the Black Adam movies was pretty good. Me too, Brogu. I agree. I think all of us in Seal Nation, in the Microverse, enjoyed Black Adam more. Gunn's ransom notes are real. Everything I've been saying for years has recently came out. I tried to tell people, Katar. Yes. You tried to tell them the red capes are coming. The red capes are coming. And they didn't listen. Yes. True. Uh, people are like that. Only when something hits hard, then they will practically realize in the end they were wrong. They were so wrong. So this has been uh, okay. Brogue said, I think the actor that played Hawkman in Black Adam did an excellent job. I was really impressed. Yeah, Aldous Hodge uh, did a good job with playing Hawkman, although his origin was not really explored. Who is Hawkman? Why is he rich? Why does he have a ship? Why does he appear to be right? How crazy it is that the MCU book confirms everything I've been saying. It's insane. Yeah, it's pure. It's pure MCU madness. Aldous Hodge was cool. Yes, along with Pierce Brosnan as Doctor Fate. Those two really stole the show from Dwayne Johnson, and I think they understood Black Adam more than than the guys who did Shazam and Fury of the Gods. It was a roller coaster ride for the DCEU. It's simply insane for them to just ignore what has been done before. Pierce Brosnan was phenomenal as Doctor Fate. Yes, he was. He was phenomenal, and I think it's he made a better Sorcerer Supreme since Doctor Fate is technically Lord of Order, so making him a sort of a part of the old gods in the DC universe, in the DCEU. Sinhavok says, "How many YouTubers do you think will be in Superman Legacy?" I think of a lot. Yeah, they're doing their suck up thingy. They suck to James Gunn, the Gunn No Show. They like Grace Randolph. She was all negative about James Gunn, and then somehow will she get the part of Cat Grant? Only time will tell. Oh boy, those guys. Those guys has really a ton of a really big, the really big YouTube channels, and right, right. And what else? Let's check it out. Sin said Grace Randall is WBD Ops. Her company is under WBD. Yeah, it's a promo firm. They do those kind of thing. In the Philippines, there are those companies that does this promotional stuff, and they also get a certain percentage from. Now, this is a question: are you looking forward to see Rebel Moon? Thumbs up to all those in the chat. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Qatar, I think you, me, and Sinhava could call ourselves the Snacks Snyder's Justice Society. Cool, that will be cool. But I always think about Hawkman as part of the Justice League, always. And I like the Tanagarian version more than the Golden Age Hawkman somehow. And I think it was a mistake of merging the two characters into one being, Ultimate Hawkman. Well, that's my opinion only. And all those residuals that Jeff Johns get, if we use his Hawkman version. Oh my God, those are. So today, my son is attending his Christmas Toy-Con event in Manila, and I uh, I said to him, "No, I won't go." Although my friends are there. Jeff Johns recently left WBD, so well, even if he leaves WBD, his residuals, he still can claim his residuals from all his work over at DC. I think that's the bottom line, and he got a nice severance pay. True. You should go enjoy yourself with your friends. I know it's already late, and uh, I'm uh, I'm introvert at heart, Brogu. I enjoy doing this stuff. I enjoy watching movies. I enjoy reading comics, reading books, and those kind of stuff. Yeah, and I enjoy bashing Jeff Johns. You know, my name, my internet handle, Caterhall 5 was my handle in those in the Jeff Johns message boards during the early 2000s. You notice that this is why I'm really disappointed in him. I told him that when are you going to use the Tanagarian Hawkman? He said, I will let other writers do it. He doesn't like doing it himself. What a, well, he got the severance pay. Gunn got rid of him because he trying to distance himself from former WBD personnel. Oh, so a Marvel takeover is imminent. I'm the same way. I think I'm an introvert. I have no problem jumping on someone if they attack me first. Yeah. Yes. Nice one, Brogu. Man, Gun really is being really annoying for the most part in the DC his DC universe, and I wonder if James Gunn is uh, the last effort of Toby Emmerich. Guns on the clock. He got less than 2 years to crap out 3 movies. Honestly, I don't think they can do Superman Legacy. Superman Legacy, Brave and the Bold, and The Authority. Well, who watches The Authority? It will be violent, it will be comedic. Who watches Superman Legacy? Who likes Superman in trunks? In the red trunks. Oh, that got old fast. Really old. And Brave and the Bold has still a backlash from the cartoon they made. That wacky cartoon back in uh, the 2010s. I don't think he's getting any movies out in time. Yes, I do too, because we all know what WBD stands for. James Gunn has no problem doing the 3 movies in 2 years. He will just hire his wife and brother to play all the roles. Problem solved. Yes, problem solved. And he'll be using AI. Right? He will be using AI. My God, this guy is a nutcase. Although, although, This is fun times. Ben Affleck said Brave and the Bold actually movie is actually like the cartoon. Oh my god. A wacky cartoon. Very wacky. My god. I had the complete uh, DVD collection of that Brave and the Bold series back in the day, and it was wacky, especially the last episode with Ambush Bug. Really wacky, man. Really wacky. I think DC fans are nostalgic in nature since they want uh, all those wacky stuff. That's why Ben Affleck said, absolutely not. Yes, that could be true. Ben is a serious director, and he likes his winning films all the way, all the way. So uh, let's wait. Did you grow up with Saturday morning cartoons in the Philippines? Yes, Brogo. I did. I did grow up with Saturday morning cartoons. When I was younger, we had Filmation, uh, Superman, Batman, Aquaman cartoons. Then we had the Super Friends. Although when I was a bit older, I miss all those shows since my attention span got more anime based. We had Voltus 5 for on the weekdays. Saturday morning cartoons was fun. I really missed it. Saturday morning cartoons were awesome. We did have all those cartoons from Hanna-Barbera, Space Ghost, The Herculoids, Gulliver, The Adventures of Gulliver, some animes, especially during the 70s. We have Volts 5, Mazinger Z, Daimos, UFO Grandizer. All this was not on Saturdays. We have a weekday cartoon fest. Then it was those animes were banned by the then president for supposedly giving kids nightmares. But then when we got older, we realized that it was all a sham and they did it for business purposes. Space Ghost, Johnny Quest, the Herculoids. Yeah, those were fun. And I'm revisiting those cartoons on uh, on on whichever site I see. I completed them. I completely rewatch and rewatch them. And I got a bunch of movies. Sinhavik said I got a bunch of movies, TV shows, cartoons, anime, and wrestling on terabytes. Yes, that's advisable for everyone to have those those shows on digital using the big storage disk just to make sure you watch them. I am rewatching them as well. Whenever I can get it on physical media, I'll buy it. I honestly I can't see any more physical media for movies on the record store. There's no record store here anymore, which is weird. Although a lot of pirated stuff, bootlegs on the streets. That's how uh, that's how people get their physical media. Although a lot of people has Netflix, especially those when they shared they did the password sharing, people are enjoying Netflix. Spider-Man the animated series, X-Men the animated series, classic cartoons, Batman cartoons, except for the Brave and the Bold cartoons. Did you guys watch Beware the Batman, the CGI animation of Batman in black? I also enjoyed that. They featured Katana uh, and Ra's al Ghul, uh, Metamorpho, and others. Yes, whenever you can download it. That's who what a lot of people are doing. True. It was good. Yes, in Havoc, it was good. The story wise, they featured Paul Kirk's Manhunter in that series, and others as well, like Anarchy. They made Anarchy into a wacky, wacky villain. Also, the Green Lantern CGI animation, which is in HBO Go, it still is. I have about four streaming services: Amazon Prime, uh, Netflix, HBO Go, and Disney Plus. And I watch wherever I watch, much like uh, Ozymandias at the same time, full of TV screens. If you were on an island by yourself, you can only watch one movie. What would it be? Okay, that's a tough one. Hmm. That will be tough, Brogu, because as of right now, maybe. Hmm. Tough question. How about you, Sin? That is a tough question. Okay, thank you for joining my chat. Thank you for joining the stream, guys, and continue to share, like, and always, you know, subscribe. Tell others, tell them that uh, we are doing this show almost every day. Wait, this is a new Qatar, bro. Did you hear that about James Gunn wanting Channing Tatum as for Green Lantern and another role? Ah, yes, I seem to have read that that stuff uh, earlier. All right, Sinhavo. He has on an island. He'll bring the box set of Zack Snyder's DCEU. Yes. Good night, sleep tight. Yeah. Hey guys, see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow. And thank you for joining me. Hasta la vista, baby.
because I saved them.
Well, that's why I waited until you were there. I got the information I needed. No one died. I did it your way.
He does have a point.
I know it got lost in all the confusion, but we still have some issues to settle here. There are only heroes and there are villains.
You think yourself a hero, but you would let these criminals go free.
Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.